Chair Gonzalez and members of the committee, my name is Fatima Menendez, and I am a legislative attorney with MALDEF, the Mexican American Legal Defense and Educational Fund. There are several things that I'm going to mention in my testimony that have already been mentioned, but there are a couple of things that I want to expand on. House Bill 895 would authorize election officers to copy or record identification documentation presented by a voter and photograph a voter's face. Election officers can photograph any voter whose identification is not issued by DPS or whose identification they question. This gives complete discretion to election officers. Not only would this delay the process of accepting voters to vote, because there's no language in here about where this would actually happen in a polling place. So we don't know if the process of recording the information or taking a voter's photograph would happen in front of other voters, if the person would be removed to a separate room where that would obviously cause a delay. Would the other voters that are in line have to wait until that happens and then the voter is accepted in front of them? There's a lot of questions associated with that. But also, this would cause voter intimidation, not only of the voters who are being photographed or whose identification is being photocopied or recorded, but it could also be voter intimidation for the voters who are waiting to vote, who may think that they're going to be subject to this kind of treatment. It also would subject a voter to stigma from other voters or other people that are at the polling location, and they could potentially be the subject of voter intimidation or harassment by other voters who witnessed these unnecessary and invasive procedures. HB 895 is incredibly vague. It fails to address the following: the procedure, location where this would all happen, training for identification of suspected fraudulent documents and equipment, chain of custody, manner of delivery, retention period for records, and those are just a few things that we've already mentioned. HB 895 will intimidate voters, and it does not respond to any problem of voter fraud. We urge the committee to reject the bill. Thank you for your time.
Members, any questions for the witness? All right, thank you.
Thank you.